Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're opening up something a little different today. Boom. We got Chaotic. Does anyone remember this? This is an old show back on 4Kids TV. Played all the time. I remember getting back home from school, watching it all the time. I loved the hell out of this. And I didn't realize until years after it had stopped airing, they had packs. They had cards. You could play a game. So, I'm here to open up some Chaotix. So let me give you a little history on this if you don't remember. A brief synopsis. Chaotix was, and I'll do that while I'm opening this up. There's a lot to this. Oh, you see right here, chaoticgame.com. You can't go there anymore. If you go there, you get this screen right here. Breaks my heart. So anyways, Chaotix was a game or a show back in the day where it's your typical kid setup, right? You have a couple kids, they're your main characters, and they get these devices. And these devices take them to another world. Kind of like Digivices, right? And they could use this device and they can go to the Chaotix world, where there's like a whole bunch of different creatures, characters, all sorts of stuff. And then there was a halfway point between the Chaotix world and the human world, and that was the hub, right? Oh, this thing is awful to open. The hub is where players would go to eat, hang out, battle, right? Alright, we've almost got it here. What is this little thing? Oh, I know what this is. Okay. We're gonna... Whoop. Oh, first off, you might be wondering, why is this covering up the card? I'll explain that later. Right now, we're going to keep this as intact as possible. For now. I'll explain why later. Alright. So we got 3 packs of this. Ugh. So what led me to find the card game was back in like 2017 or so. Dang, this thing is awful. Back in 2017 or so, some friends and I, we had this overwhelming primal urge to open up packs. Magic's expensive. Pokemon's expensive. Yu-Gi-Oh! Expensive. And don't worry, I fixed the foiling issue because, look, regular cards come out okay, and foil cards come out okay too. These are cards I already had in my personal collection. Alright, put those back over there. Alright, so we had this urge to crack packs. And unfortunately, packs were expensive. So we thought of, hey, why don't we look for a dead card game? A card game that doesn't exist anymore. I quickly stumbled upon Chaotic. All the packs at the time cost about 10-12 cents a pack. You can get a whole box for $12. 36 packs or so. $12. You couldn't beat that. Well, since COVID, the same box would run for a couple $100 because these aren't in print anymore. It's a dead card game. It's going extinct. So every single pack that gets opened up is one less pack on the market. All the singles you could probably get pretty cheap. Who knows? So, let's see. Let's just open up our first pack here. And I'll give some lore as to the types of cards, what they are, what they do. Okay. First we get Mependum Lounge. This is one of these area cards. Also, this is a super rare. You can see the rarity right. Let's get a little closer. Right there. That's a super. There's rare, which is gold. There's uncommon, which is green. And then there's, I think just like regular black or white for the commons. So these are your areas. These are the places you can go, right? You flip an area at the beginning of like turns and such, and your guy gets benefits based on what it is. All right. Rock Cloud. Here, let's get the camera. I have my microphone like right here, so let's just move that back just a little bit. All right, we got Rock Cloud. All right, So this is an attack card, right? You deal damage to opponent's creatures by using your attack cards. All right. Zapator. Now, again, I've probably seen all these cards because we opened up a ton of these packs. And there's a few that I'm looking for that I don't think we're going to open it, but if we do, the card I'm looking for is called Blasmatan. All right. Now, it's this guy. I'll show you a picture. This guy's nuts. Ever since I saw that, that's what sold me on the show. When I was watching, I was like, fuck, this is so cool. Tornado Boy. Wow. All right. We got Zapator. He's a creature. He's a rare. You can see the gold thing right there. Let's see. Yeah, I wish I knew how to like describe some of these guys a bit better. Okay, so now we're in the uncommons. Now we're at green, right? We got Airbead. Okay, and here we got a magic card. This is like a spell you can cast to help, turn the tide of battles. There's a different attack. Progressive Shield. Web Cocoon. Ooh, Milek, or Milky. I'll hold him to the side. If it comes up, I'd like to show off why he's important. And Macrabon. Jesus Christ. So there's a lot of crazy creatures in here. Now, in the actual show, how you would get cards to help battle your friends in the show is you would use your device, travel to the world of Chaotic, and you would literally scan Macrabon out in the open, right? And how you scanned them was you held the device and it scanned them, and you would get a copy of them on your device, and then they could turn into these characters in the hub when they go to battle their friends. Now, if I find a duplicate, I can show something very important. So we're going to put the creatures aside for now. And hopefully I run into a good excuse to talk about this. All right, so we're going to put the second packs. And that's what these players would do in the hub, is they'd go there, they would battle their friends, and they'd just do it for glory, right? Okay, what do we got? Reactive Resolution, all right. Decent attack. Why, Todd? Oh my god, he's a deer dude. Oh, he's fucking cool. Oh my god, I love that. All right. Song of Desperation. That's what a lot of these spells are, all these magics. They're song-based. I like, there's Rhyme of the Reckless. That was one they used in the show a lot. And if you remember Chaotix, just let me know, like, what was your creature? What was your main guy? Who do you like? Oh my god, I hit the desk. I'm so sorry. Force to Life. All right, we're into the uncommons now. Reckless Defeat. Arbor Smash. Are we good? Okay, I was about to say, we didn't get a single creature. Clodor. Wow, is that it? No creatures? Oh no, we got a White Todd. All right, sweet. Yeah, if I get a duplicate, I can show this off. All right, last pack. There's not many, because they're crazy expensive. I was able to get my hands on this little triple pack box for about $12, like 2 years ago, and I was saving it until I started, doing stuff like this. All right, Rasnus, he's kind of cool. I like the bug people. Catacomb of the Conjurers, really good card for something that I like in particular. Reality Field Generator. Matagor. Alright, we got Lobane, Bug Boy. He's cool. What's this? Apedian Dew Farm. Alright. Enlightened Tenacity. Arvita Flower. And Naina. Okay. Oh, goodness. Boy, I didn't think I'd get anything good, but I think we got like one ultra rare. So we didn't get any duplicates. So let me go to my personal collection and let me grab out someone I think I know I have. All right. I have a lot of cards here. I kept a good few. Creatures, please, creatures. Oh, okay, cool. We have a Zapator here. All right. So I'll try to keep these in the right order because I think I have decks laid out. I'm not 100% sure, though. All right, Zapator should be at the bottom here. There you are. Right. So if you compare these two cards here, you'll notice something weird. Their stats are different. 60, what's this? It's different aspects. They're different elemental powers. 60, 55, 55, 65, 20, 30, 45, 30. What does that mean? Well, in the world of Chaotic, in the show, when you scanned the creature, you would get a copy of them as they currently are. So, if you scanned the creature after it just got done with the fight, it's going to be weaker. It's going to be battle damage. It's going to be a bit hurt. So his stats are going to be lower. Meanwhile, if you just scanned them after they got a huge power up, you got a stronger version of that character. And that's reflected in the cards. Each character has a range that their stats can be with a minimum and a maximum. So there is a chance to open up a Zapator that's stronger than your friend's Zapator. Really interesting concept. Probably really bad when it came to gameplay itself, because you'd have like the top tier decks, and people that would try to like, you know, remake these decks would have to get cheaper versions of these same cards, which have lower power. It's a very weird way they did it, but it's lore accurate, and I like that. So that is why this guy is covered up. We're just going to put one of the Zapators back. This guy, Karaba, which I'm not going to lie, I think I have one in here somewhere. Doesn't matter. So that's the reason it's covered up. It's because you don't know what his stats are when you buy the box, or else you would just buy the strongest version of it you see. And, okay, he's a super rare as well. So that's kind of interesting. Now, I have... Oh, wait, put this pile here. So I've got a pile of cards here. I think I've made decks out of it. How you would play the card game. And I'll pull out my specific deck, the one that I used against my friends way back in the day. All right. You would have 3 creatures, or 6, depending on the format you're playing. You'd have 3 creatures. Each of them, you'd put a battle gear on. Right? You get all these. This is my boy. This is, oh my god. This is a big fucker. Super cool. Right? You'd have a deck of magic cards. You'd have a bunch of attacks in your deck. And then you would have a pile of lands, right? So each turn, you'd flip over a land to see where you're fighting. You'd have an attack you'd use on someone. And then you'd have a couple spells to kind of help you out in the fight. Your goal is to get through all 3 of your opponent's creatures before they get through your 3. And that's the same way it was in the show. Oh, goodness, I'm like out of breath for some reason. God damn, opening cards takes a lot out of me. Alright, so these are the pools. Normally I'd put price tags for all these things, but it's really not important. It's really not important. Even though the fact that these packs can cost insane amounts of money, it is only for the fact that these cards are going extinct. Or packs are, I should say. The cards really aren't going anywhere unless they get shredded, destroyed somehow. The packs are disappearing. It is it's only a matter of time until there are simply no more packs and there's just a bunch of singles lying around. So packs are really expensive, and cards, you could probably get like all these for a few cents each, I imagine. There's only like a few that would warrant like any kind of price tag. But it's the nostalgia, you know? Some people just really miss this old show. And I would absolutely love to have a way to play the card game with people. But, you know, if it's just a remnant of the past, then let it be so. If you guys want to have a breakdown on how to play this game, leave comments, you know, tell me if you're interested at all. Because again, I have a deck. I know how to play this thing vaguely. And if you happen to have a bunch of these old cards and you never learned how to play, or you just go into your attic and a bunch of cards you see, and you're just, oh my god, there's chaotic cards. I'd be willing to show. There's also a bunch of tutorials online, but if you want to hear my take on it and you see my deck, oh yeah, my deck, it's a doozy, but I'm gonna tease you. So that's everything. If you guys want me to open up more weird card games, let me know. I might not do any more Chaotix packs just because, again, they're getting too expensive to afford to do. So take this for what it is. All right. Everyone, have an awesome day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.